Speak it out. Speak it out.
My gosh, that game is so funny.
I lost integrity.
I had Cowboys defense.
Okay, we're going to call the 12th meeting of this municipal year, the Village Board of Trustees, the Village of Depew, September 11th, 2023, at 7 o'clock. Pledge, please, by Trustee Kraft.
I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Just remain standing for a second. As we gather here today, we pray that we are ever mindful of opportunities to render our service to fellow citizens and to our community. Let us continue to strive to make a better world. We are thankful for this day that you have given us, for its blessings, its opportunities, its challenges. May we appreciate and use each day that comes to us. We pray for strength and guidance for each day as it comes, for each day's duties, for each day's problems. May we be challenged to give our best always, and may we be assured of your presence with us. Amen. From Trustee Deputy Mayor Adolph, notification of fire exits.
The emergency exits are located to the left and to the rear of the room. In the event of an alarm or an emergency, please move in an orderly fashion to the exits and evacuate the building.
Roll call, please.
Trustee Hammernick. Trustee Zimba.
Here.
Trustee Kraft. Here. Deputy Mayor Adolph.
Here.
And Mayor Peterson.
Here. First item of business tonight, approve the village board meeting minutes from August 28, 2023.
Honorable Mayor and Board of Trustees, I make the following motion to move for its adoption, that we approve the village board meeting minutes for August 28, 2023.
I second that.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That's carried. Yeah, we'll allow public comment right away here on the agenda items only. There'll be a general public comment and concerns portion towards the end of the meeting. First up, we have resolution number 1 to terminate the seasonal summer help at our DPW. Next item is permission for the Depew Fire Department from the Cayuga Hose Company number 3 for their chicken barbecue on October 14th. Next is permission for Depew Fire Department to allow Central Hose Company number 4 to hold a meat raffle fundraiser Saturday, March 16th, 2024. Permission to waive the permit fee for the Vine Wesleyan Church for a tent permit for their annual Fall Festival on October 7th, 2023. Permission for the fire department to take Engine 2 to attend a BFO class, training class in Evans Center, Saturday, October 7th, from 10 to 4 o'clock. Next up is a resolution that was made through email to the trustees because the event happened on Saturday. Permission to use the gazebo in Veterans Park was granted to the Nobleman Band to do a farewell concert there on Saturday the 9th. And lastly, we have a resolution to modify the 2023-2024 budget for the purpose of purchasing a new boiler for the Southside Fire Station. If there's any comments or questions on those items, please step to the podium, state your name and address, and we'll get them answered. All set? Item number 1, approve DPW summer seasonal termination of their employment. Honorable Mayor and Board of Trustees, I make the following resolution. Move for its adoption. Be it resolved, employment for the Department of Public Works summer seasonal employees will end as follows. Nick Barbario, 8/18/23. Aiden Mandel, 8/23/23. Justin Ritter, 8/29/23. Ben Samuel, 8/29/23.
Second the motion.
Roll call vote, please.
Trustee Zimba.
Yes.
Trustee Kraft.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Adolph.
Yes.
And Mayor Peterson.
Yes.
That's carried.
Second resolution is permission for Depew Fire Department for the Cuyahoga Hose Company Number 3 and their chicken barbecue.
Honorable Mayor and Board of Trustees, I make the following motion and move for its adoption. Permission is hereby granted to the Cuyahoga Hose Company Number 3 would like to request permission for the use of the Southside Fire Hall on October 14th, 2023 for their company chicken barbecue fundraiser. The use of the hall will be between the hours of 7 a.m. and 6 p.m.
I second the motion. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The motion is carried. Number 3, permission for Depew Fire Department for Central Hose Company Number 4 to hold a meat raffle fundraiser on March 16th, 2024.
Honorable Mayor and Board of Trustees, I make the following motion and move for its adoption. Permission is hereby granted to the Central Hose Company Number 4 to hold a meat raffle fundraiser on Saturday, March 16th, 2024, to be held at the Polish Falcons Club, 445 Columbia Avenue, Depew, from 5 p.m. to 11 p.m.
I second the motion.
Roll call vote, please. I'm sorry. We don't need it on that one. Just all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And that's carried. Next one does. Permission to waive a permit fee. Honorable Mayor and Board of Trustees, I make the following resolution and move for its adoption. Whereas the Vine Wesleyan Church has requested permission to waive the tent permit fee for their fall festival on Saturday, October 7th, 2023. Now, therefore, be it resolved that permission is hereby granted to the Vine Wesleyan Church to waive the tent permit fee for their fall festival on Saturday, October 7th, 2023, which will take place on the church grounds from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Second the motion.
Roll call vote, please.
Trustee Zimba.
Yes.
Trustee Kraft.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Adolph.
Yes.
And Mayor Peterson.
Yes.
That's carried.
Resolution 5, permission for Depew Fire Department to take Engine 2 to a training class in Evans Center on Saturday, October 7th.
Honorable Mayor and Board of Trustees, make the following motion and move for its adoption. Permission is hereby granted to Engine 2 to attend a BEFO class in Evans Center on Saturday, October 7th from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. We have a firefighter in the course.
Second the motion.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That's carried. And Trustee Kraft, do you remember how many gallons of water was in that truck from the other day?
Is that the 2001?
That was the 1989.
Brian gave way too much information.
750, I believe, right, Chief?
Yep.
Resolution number 6, permission to use the gazebo in Veterans Park.
Honorable Mayor and Board of Trustees, I make the following motion and move for its adoption. Permission is granted to the nobleman to the use of the gazebo in Veterans Park on Saturday, September 9th, 2023, from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. for their farewell concert.
I second the motion.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That's also carried. Resolution 7, modify the 2023-2024 budget.
Honorable Mayor and Board of Trustees, I make the following motion and move for its adoption. Be it resolved, the administrator is hereby authorized to modify the 2023-2024 budget in the following manner for purchase of new boiler for the South Side Fire Hall. Number 1, revenues, 10.4.2401, interest earnings, $34,000. Expenditures, 10.5.1620.419, building maintenance, $34,000.
I second the motion. Need a roll call vote, please?
Trustee Zimba,
Yes.
Trustee Kraft,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Adolph,
Yes.
Mayor Peterson,
Yes.
and that's carried.
Item number 8, we received in the last 2 weeks employment application for the Recreation Department from Ava Carlon. Item number 9, department head reports for August from the Police Department.
Honorable Mayor and Board of Trustees, I make a motion that we accept the department head reports for Police, August 2023.
I second the motion.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And that's carried. Number 10, unfinished and other business, there are none. Before we get to any public comment or questions, we'll go around the board from our building department, John Bielefeld Jr.
Not too much to report. I just want everyone to remember it's coming to the end of the season before snow flies. Please clean up all of your waste around your yards and stuff so it's not blowing all over the place and getting mixed in with the snow. We still have an array of unregistered vehicles out there that we would like for people to take care of before we start to impose the new violations that we've uncovered to remove these vehicles from your properties.
And can people start getting permits for snow plowing yet?
You could start, yeah, I believe, I believe Carmi starts to send them out soon, yes. So she'll be mailing them out, and then people could actually start applying, I think they can start applying for the applications whenever they feel like.
Okay.
Do you have something else for me?
Oh, she has a certain time when she sends them out, but it'll be, I think it's
Oh, we
closer to.
send the reminder.
Yes, we
Okay.
send a reminder. I believe.
We'll come up around the board here. Captain Norick from the Police Department.
Thank you, Mayor. I have the call stats for August 2023. Criminal complaints, we had 105. Non-criminal complaints, 913, for a total of 1,018 complaints. We had 22 property damage only accidents, 10 injury accidents, 3 bicycle accidents. We had 37 male arrests, 12 female arrests, and 3 juvenile arrests. 71 parking tickets were issued, and 330 traffic summonses were issued. That's it.
Very good. The other side, OEM, RJ Neiman.
Not much to report, just a reminder about the app that we have for the I Am Responding, that is going well. We have more and more sign up every day. It's on our Facebook page, the Depew Office of Emergency Management, and you can just sign up right from there.
And just for those who don't know, what's it for?
Basically what it will do is it gives us the ability to give the residents communication of what's going on in the village if there's an emergency. It's emergency purposes only, maybe structure fires, or if we have a state of emergency due to weather or anything like that, we'll be able to push notifications to people.
Between the two of you, there's some sort of police tip thing on there too?
Correct, yep, it's an anonymous tip line.
Anonymous tip. Goes directly to the police department?
Correct.
Okay. Kevin Ferguson from Recreation.
We have the rink opening up on Sunday. Everything's all good to go. Compressor's in good shape. Ice is all built up. The guys are going to disinfect all the lock rooms as soon as one group leaves. Another group comes in, just to make sure that, for safety precautions. We're still cutting grass, and that's about it.
Okay. Chief John Gothier from our fire department.
Okay, 17 calls so far for the month of September, 270 calls year to date. Yesterday, we held our annual inspection. If you live in the Terrace area, you're used to the parade. We did not do the parade yesterday. We decided to cut that out of the program and make things a little easier for our membership. So thanks to all of our members who received the awards for that. And we thank everybody for their dedicated years of service. That was also to honor past members. So that was yesterday. Tomorrow is our annual boot drive. So we might be out in an intersection near you between the hours of 4 and 6:30 p.m. So please use caution when you're driving around tomorrow afternoon. And if you are able to donate a little bit, we'll be out there to accept that. And we thank you very much for your support. Host company number 1 is having a meat raffle on Saturday, September 30th at St. Mary's High School in Lancaster here. Doors open at 6. And Cayuga Host Company will be having a chicken barbecue on Saturday, September 14th at our Southside Fire Hall, 45 Meridian Street. That will be 11 a.m. till sold out. If you are in need of any tickets, just look up either company or the department on Facebook, and you'll get some information on that. Lastly, it is September 11th, so let's not forget all those who's lost their life on this day 22 years ago.
Okay. Sam from legal.
Go Bills.
All right. Regina, anything from administrator's position?
Nope, just another reminder about Fall Fest, and we're still looking for craft vendors. Fall Fest, October 14th from 11 to 5 at Fireman's Park, the new pavilion.
Trustee Kraft? Trustee Zimba?
Go Bills.
Billy Buffalo? Bills. Deputy,
I don't know if I outrate Billy Buffalo, but I
well, I
appreciate
went
that.
down the line. Deputy Mayor Adams.
I just want to say thank you to Chief and the whole fire department for hosting us for the inspection. We were able to see it and inspect the vehicles and be present as a board this year. And that was great to kind of be included, and we do appreciate that. So thank you. Besides that, nothing from me.
So some of the things from the inspection the other day, the number of hours that members have put in from the 6 companies, it was well over 3,000 if I remember right. And that's just a lot of training hours and very commendable to see that. And you could also pick up a live broadcast of that on our fire department Facebook page, I believe. Is that where it is? I saw it there.
Yep.
And catch the mayor's address too is a little bit different. Anyway, we'll open it up for comments or questions from the floor. Come on up. All right, get them started. 5 minutes you got. All right.
I just really have one thing. I'm glad that a reminder that this is the 22nd anniversary of the 9/11. I'm sure everybody remembers where they were and what they were doing at the time. It's like the same, those of you that are old enough, when Kennedy was assassinated. Everybody remembers what they were doing.
Where were you 22 years ago?
I was out at my cabin in Franklinville because I had a 2-story barn put up and I was getting prepared for it. And there was absolutely no traffic on the road.
Yes.
Just unbelievable. And I left my house just after the second tower got, and I predicted that the second tower would get hit, but that's beside the point. Okay, the only thing I want to bring up is I got a question for our police department. Do e-bikes and e-scooters have to be licensed and insured? That seems to be very popular these days, and they're so quiet. I saw one almost get hit on Terrace Boulevard here, right at Bloomfield.
Were you listening in at the conference room door?
Pardon?
Were you listening at the conference room door?
No.
Okay.
So, sorry. We should have a law advertising for public hearing in October, and it regulates those scooters because they're not quite motor vehicles, so the police have trouble pulling them off, and they are regulated through the state and through the federal government, so a local law drawing off both of those statutes permits our police to at least pull these folks over. So that's coming.
Is that scooters and e-bikes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, when you're on the road, we were sharing stories in the meeting. This morning, one guy was in the second lane, turning left on George Urban to Transit, no helmets. He's right out there in the middle. Some of them come up and down sidewalks, that's
Yeah,
very
that's
dangerous
the
too.
thing. What do you do when they're on sidewalks? Both the scooters and the e-bikes, and they shouldn't be.
We'll be advertising at the next meeting for a public hearing, so the public hearing will be October 23. That's when the public hearing will be.
And is that going to be local law or
It's a local law.
local?
That's all we can do.
Not a state or federal or anything?
It draws off of what the state and federal define these bikes as.
Okay. And will there be a clause in there with insurance?
I don't know. I have to look at the law. I sent it out about 2 weeks ago, and I don't remember if we had to. I'm actually just forwarding it to the chief right now. I'll take a look, Paul. And
Okay. All
add
right,
a note
thanks.
to myself. Thank you.
Thank you, that's all I got.
Thank you, Paul. Anyone else? All right then. We'll move on to claims and accounts.
Honorable Mayor and Board of Trustees, I make a motion that the claims and accounts have been audited by the Finance Committee and are approved for payment as follows.
The general fund, $221,572.79. Of that, $146,631.48 was ARPA, 0 from community development, 0 from the sewer fund, and $27,828.75 for capital projects, for a total of $249,401.54.
I second that.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That's carried. And number 13 is the adjournment tonight.
We take the adjournment tonight as we have a few things to keep in mind. Please continue to keep village trustee Audrey Hammernick in your thoughts as she continues recovery from her recent surgery. Today, we also keep in mind everyone who has passed away on this date. Today marks the 22nd anniversary of the tragic day in American history where 3,000 individuals lost their lives and the countless others that have since died from complications resulting from being on the scene and at the locations where the terrorists targeted plane crashes in New York City, Pennsylvania, and Washington, D.C. Former United States Secretary of State Colin Powell was correct when he stated that you can be sure that the American spirit will prevail over this tragedy. So at this time, we take a moment of silence for those that lost their lives on this day.
I second the motion.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. And the meeting adjourned at 7:23.
With Go Bills.
That's it.
Yep, let's go.